I'm going to show you how to make a really simple circle snowflake. The only materials you're going to need today are going to be white paper, preferably thinner paper, so a computer paper or drawing paper. You're going to need scissors, a circle, or something you can trace that is the shape of a circle. Large bowls work well, and a pencil. So once you have your white sheet of paper, you're going to take your circular object, and you want to make sure that this object is bigger than the size of your hand. So something small like a glue top or even the bottom of a water bottle is going to be too small and you're not going to be able to cut. You need to find something that is at least the size of your hand. So you're going to turn it over so that the circular side is flat down on the piece of paper. So if you're using a bowl or a frisbee, you're going to want to turn that bowl or frisbee over. Using your left hand as your helper hand, you're going to press down on the object so it doesn't move, and then use your other hand, your right-handed, this is going to be your right hand, to touch the pencil to the edge of the object and do a circle all the way around it. Once you are done, you are going to get a perfect circle. The next step is to cut. So make sure that the small hole in the scissors is where your thumb goes, and then the larger holes for the rest of your fingers. Thumb always goes up when you're cutting, and your helper hand is going to hold the paper. I find it easier to turn the paper as I go instead of turning my scissors. I keep the scissors pretty straight. You can recycle any of the leftover scraps of paper. So now you're going to take your circle and you're going to fold it in half. Take the bottom of the paper and fold it all the way up to the tippy top and make sure all of the edges are aligned and the same. So if your paper looks like this or this, you need to make sure that it is perfectly aligned with the other side. So now I find it easier to fold of drawing my finger down to the center and then working out from there. Give it a nice good crease. Alright, so now you should have a shape that looks like a hard shell taco. Take your taco shape and fold it in half. So I'm going to take the two edges and I'm going to bring them together and make sure again that all of the edges are lined up perfectly. So I'm going to put my finger down the center and then press out. So now you should have a fan shape. You're going to take this fan shape and you're going to fold it one last time. And when you fold it this last time, it's going to look like a snow cone or maybe an ice cream cone. And once you have this ice cream cone shape, you are done folding and you are ready to cut. So you can make as many cuts as you would like around the edges. You just need to make sure that you don't cut all the way across or all the way through because it is going to chop your snowflake in half and it's not going to open up correctly. So you can do really small cuts where you're cutting out intricate shapes and lots of them, or you can make bigger cuts. Triangles work well for this if you want to cut out semicircles. They work well as well. So I'm going to put a semicircle up at the top. Maybe you want to cut some rectangles out. You can do as many cuts as you would like. And when you are done, you don't need any of these scraps. Very gently and carefully open up your snowflake. A lot of people get to this semicircle shape and then they forget to open it one more time. If you're looking at it and it looks like this, your pages are probably stuck together. Make sure you open it up all the way. And you have a circular snowflake.